Hello everyone, welcome to the Horror Room. I'm Travis Bruce, and today I'm going to be doing a ranking for my top 5 best horror video games. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot in with number 5. For me, it's going to be Dead by Daylight. This was released in 2016. This is a multiplayer online game. It's not the first to do it, but definitely the best. You can get online with a group of friends or just random strangers, and 4 of you are going to be victims, and 1 of you are going to be a killer. It's an amazing game to play and feel like you're actually in a horror movie and play with others and communicate where is the killer. Like I said, there's been many games that do it. Left 4 Dead have done it. Friday the 13th. There was a Predator one out too. But this is the best one to do it. It's consistently doing it great. Yeah, if you want to just jump on with friends and pretend like you're in a horror movie for a night, Dead by Daylight is definitely amazing, and it's definitely my number 5. All right, so let's shoot ahead to number 4. Number 4 is Dead Space, the original, released in 2008 on multiple platforms. You follow Isaac. He is going on a ship that of his crewmates that went off the radar, and he runs into a lot of these infected alien virus to the ship, and you don't know what's going on. There's jump scares every 2 seconds. It is a game, so you have to do a lot of tricks through space without gravity. This game scared the shit out of me. This is like one of the few games that I definitely played with the lights on. Biohazard is another one. But this was fun. It was something different. I'm an Aliens fan, movie, so this was the closest thing to getting a movie as similar to the Aliens. It was just a cool game. The third person view, where you can see Isaac's spine to show how much life he has and oxygen. Just a great game. Great game, great story, and amazing ending. I don't know why they haven't made this one into a movie. But number 4, Dead Space, the original, 2008. So number 3 is going to be The Last of Us, Part 1. Released in 2013 on the PlayStation 3. This game it sold millions of copies the first week. It won Game of the Year. It was definitely the best game on the PlayStation, on the PS3. Which didn't have that many good games, at least that's just my opinion. This spawned a sequel, Part 2 as well. Spawned a HBO Max amazing show. This game definitely caught me by surprise, especially coming from Naughty Dog. It follows, if you haven't watched the show or played the game, you follow Joel during it's the apocalypse kind of. There's this virus out like every zombie movie, and he's in charge of transporting this little girl who has the cure to this virus to this facility. And on their way there, they run into a lot of the affected. They run into a lot of ravagers and really bad people. And this was an amazing game. I remember playing a couple times. I still haven't played Part 2 yet, and I feel like I need to play it before Season 2 comes out. All right, that's another story. But it had a cool aspect to this game where not only were you in charge of your character's life, but you're also in charge of this little girl's life. So it gave that. So you definitely had to have a strategy when it came to playing this game. Fun game to play. Last of Us, it's definitely Part 1. It's definitely my number 3. And definitely check out the series on HBO Max. It's amazing. Number 2 for me would be Silent Hill, which came out for the PS2 back in 2001. Definitely, so let me tell you, this is the first PlayStation 2. When I got my PlayStation 2, this was the first game I purchased. This game I was excited about. So Silent Hill 2 follows a new character. It follows James. He's a widower. he receives a letter from his deceased wife stating that she's in Silent Hill waiting for him. So he gets there, and this game does everything that the original Silent Hill does times 10. Better. The graphics, the eeriness, the fog, some of the best monsters. It was the first, I would say, it's the first horror video game to actually give you a good story. By the way, the Silent Hill series has, soundtrack wise for video games, number one. Some great soundtracks. Part 2 has a great soundtrack as well. So you get a lot of music, get the eeriness, the sounds, the crackling of the radio. Silent Hill 2 definitely makes sure the hairs on your arms stick up. Definitely my number 2. And number 1 for me, Resident Evil 4. I could have definitely, if you know I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, I could have listed quite a few of them here, but I was going to be an asshole and do that. But Resident Evil 4 is definitely my favorite. It was released in 2005. I actually played this on the GameCube. It was released on the GameCube first. That one and Resident Evil 0 both were released on the GameCube. And then it came out on PS2. Let me tell you. All right, so Resident Evil 4 follows Leon Kennedy from Part 2. He's on a mission to rescue the president's daughter from this religious, dangerous cult. It is the first Resident Evil game that gives you that third-party view. It is an amazing game. It is a perfect game. It's definitely the best Resident Evil. The character developments, the graphics, just the new look, some of the best villains in the series, and it's just an overall excellent story. It's one of the few Resident Evil video games where you feel like you're actually a character in an actual movie. It is perfect. It's on most people's list, probably top games, if not top Resident Evil games, not top horror, top games, period. Resident Evil 4 is an amazing game. So that's definitely my number 1. All right, guys. Well, put that in the comments. I want to see what your top 5 are. Also, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe right next to it. All right, guys. Thank you for coming to the Horror Room. I'm Travis Bruce. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.